I'm Mr. KRABS. Oh yeah, Mr. KRABS.
Hey, what's going on guys? Typical Asian here, and today I'm gonna go over the whole page of 3.12 patch notes for SMITE. I'm a day late, but who cares? Let's get on with it. Erling Shen, the illustrious sage. His passive is a dog. Who else has a dog in SMITE? Yes, it's colder. So it should be called Linda Shen, the illustrious dog sage, or the illustrious sage dog. Yeah. Passive is the dog hits 15% of Erling Shen's basic attack power, and that's not all. The dog can crit too. Wow. Thank you, Iris. I'm okay with that passive. Spot weakness of up to 85 plus 15% of his physical power on each strike for 5 seconds, and while in that 5 seconds he has Hasten Mentalis. What? This guy could be the new Kali. He throws a spear at an area, it's an AoE, and it roots and cripples the enemies for up to 1.75 seconds. It's pretty simple. 72 transformations. You might recognize that name from Sun Wukong. Basically, Erling Shen transforms into a mink or turtle. I know everyone knows what a turtle looks like. I don't even know what a mink is. Let's go. Well, look at that. That is a mink. Wow. And for Erling Shen's ultimate, 9 turns blessing, basically you take the second ability of Athena and put it into an ultimate, and if Erling Shen survives for 4 seconds, he gets to heal up to 510 flat out damage, flat out health, plus 20% of his maximum health. This guy could be assassin, he could be a guardian, probably not a warrior cause he doesn't have good clearing. So yeah, this guy's gonna be fucking ridiculous. Like Scotty and Calder. New god skins, we got Rocka Bologna.
Listen, I don't need anyone to fight my battles for me. I can handle myself.
We got Mr. KRABS.
Who wants to go to the surface? Life's wonderful under the sea.
We have another skin for Fenrir. Looks pretty tight. And speaking of the devil, there's Calder. Frostbound Calder. Not Frostbound Scotty. No one cares about Scotty. Illustrious alluring oh, that's the dog. He looks like a guy. We got Qtesi, Mr. KRABS. We got achievements that no one cares about. Summer of SMITE coming back. Basically what it's saying is buy more shit from the SMITE store and then you get more shit back. Wow. For the new relics, there's Thorns. It reflects damage 40% for 5 seconds. So it's gonna be a dot, right? Because if it's for 5 seconds. Phantom, what it does is when you activate it, you can move through any players, any player made objects. I hope you can move through minions, because I fucking hate minions. It was getting in my way, which it should be. That'd be really good. So blink. Let's go 3 seconds now. That's way better. I like it. Curse. Healing reduction moved down to 50%. I don't really care. I only use curse mainly for attack speed and movement speed type characters. Frenzy. Nice. 20% attack speed increase for the duration. Scout, no one cares, really. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but I don't use that. Sprint, duration decreased to 5 seconds and cooldown increased to 150 seconds. I guess that's a little tweak. It's gonna affect how you play when using sprint and when to use it a little bit, but it's not major, just a second. But that second could save you, so I don't know. Sunder, it's a damage buff, which is good. Again, that's used for like 1v1s, for duels. I don't know. I don't use that in normal joust, but ranked joust, yeah. Teleport, channel time increased to 4 seconds. Okay. Okay, Wrath, don't care. Okay? Don't care. I'm sorry. Okay, Ritual Dagger. Now, this item, this is gonna be pretty useful because it increases the duration of any relic's effects by 50%, so that's a pretty good item for 1850 gold. Emperor's Armor, this is gonna help Guardians and Warriors a lot. when they're trying to take towers or trying to defend towers. It buffs their own towers with attack speed, and debuffs enemy structures attack speed by 30%. Adventurer's Blade, its movement speed got increased to 10%, but the crowd control reduction is removed, so no more CC reduction. And Sile, there's a new passive, so whenever you take magical damage from an enemy's ability, you unleash a shockwave that silences them for 1 second if they're within range of 20 units, and it occurs only 1 minute, so I guess that's pretty good. Magical protection increases 60, okay, that's gonna help countering against magical gods. So what this is trying to say, Hunters and Mercury are too OP with Golden Bow and Throwing Tiger. RIP. And it's saying, Hyris is saying Smite had many successful seasons. Many, I mean you only had 2 seasons before this, so I don't know what you're talking about. So basically it's saying Golden Bow was too OP and they just needed to take it out of season 3. Heartseeker, it used the focus that was gained, and at max stacks it would grant additional damage at the next attack or next ability. Now you get a physical buff, physical power buff for 3 seconds now. This is gonna help a lot. That's a pretty good passive. Runeforge, instead of just taking extra damage from your abilities, now the enemy takes 10% from every source, which is really good, especially in team fights. Genji's Guard, nothing special. Spectral Armor, since Phantom was made as the new relic, as one of the 2 new relics, has to have a new passive too. What it does is, when a relic is activated, the cooldowns are reduced by 3 seconds, and it only occurs once every 30 seconds, which is good. AMC, getting a little buff, so his early game's a lot better. Anubis, obviously, he needed to have a base movement speed increase because he has no escapes, as everyone knows. So he's getting good buffs, not necessarily damage buffs, but good buffs nonetheless. Alquan getting nerfs. Last update he got two nerfs, right? So that put him down. Now they're putting him more. They're nerfing him more, which is gonna really hurt him. Arachne. Now Arachne's webbed and now fires as a projectile, so that's good. She can now ambush and set up traps more efficiently, which is really good for Arachne. Aphrodite, her new passive now gives her protections, and her kiss provides her 30% mana regeneration, which is good. Chang'e, her healing is increased to 40%. Fafnir here getting a buff. I agree with this, because for a Guardian, I thought like he was gonna be really OP. When he came out, when I looked at his abilities, I thought he was gonna be really OP, like really OP, like OP as when Susanoo came out, or when Ratatoskir's rework came out. But he wasn't getting a lot of plays, probably because he's Guardian and he didn't do much damage. His ult is really good though. Could be up to 40 seconds at max level, which is really good. So yeah, I agree with this buff, just to make him deal more damage as a Guardian. Guan Yu now is a new passive, which affects all his all his other abilities positively. For Conviction, more healing when there's more stacks. For Warrior's Will, slow is increased if there's more stacks. Taolu. Okay, Taolu. Okay, I don't even know how to say it. Okay, his third ability, protection, steal, is increased the more stacks he has. And last but not least, cavalry charge. His stun lasts longer the more stacks he has. Okay, hell, she's getting more buffs here, which is good. She's been down and in the meta a long time. She's fun and all, but she's not like A+ tier. Good. Nausea gets a new passive, Righteous Spirit. Oh, I mean, it's the same thing. What they're trying to do with Nausea is like trying to make Nausea more of an attack speed type assassin character. Each stack provides him 0.5% increased crit chance. which is good and all. Flaming Spear now heals up to 15% of Nausha's maximum HP. At maximum stack, that's 15% heal. Odin, new passive. Every friendly god that dies in the battlefield while Odin's alive, he will get 10% movement speed, 10% power buff for 10 seconds. In Ring of Spears, it adds a permanent stack, so every time a god dies in his ult, he gets a permanent +5 attack power. I mean, you're buffing Odin a lot now. Raijin, they removed the magical protection scaling. Ratatoskr getting nerfs again. His Acorn Blast reduced to 100 at max level. Yikes. Sylvanas getting a decent buff. His seeds take less time to sprout. And Vulcan, last but not least, gets his new passive, which helps him become more potential at poking, because he's supposed to poke enemy gods because of his kit. So whenever a Vulcan successfully hits a god with his ability, he gains +15 regeneration, mana regeneration, and +15% movement speed, so he can move around a lot more in the lane, clearing up minions, poking gods. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the overview of SMITE patch notes 3.12. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy the video, leave a like. Subscribing to my channel will help me a lot, encourage me to make more videos more frequently. I guess that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.